Sekuyisikhathi ke lana sizoqhubekela phambili nohlelo lethu. Ubaba uSikhakhane, the wise man himself, usekhona phakathi kwethu. Baba uSikhakhane, ngibingelele egameni likaJesu.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu baba uGumbi, ngibingelele kuwena Somkhanda, ngihloniphe ubuholi beVibe FM, ngibingelele umlaleli wherever la asilalele khona. Thank you very much nanosuku oluhle lwangesonto. Ngiyabonga kakhulu baba.
Usiphatheleni namuhla?
Baba uGumbi, I think it's still an exciting month. Inyanga lehlukile ke emnandi kakhulu, where there's a lot of energy as the youth month, inyanga exciting. We're still looking at the matter of youth and future leadership. Right. So I think yesterday, yesterday, like the last session that we had, I've been listening. I think I listened to it twice this morning. Just looking at the things that are important, because we were looking at the environment in which the youth is raised, which has a significant impact on how the youth turn out to be. So today there's something, Babu Kumbi, that I think we really need to look at. But I think what we did establish in the previous session was the fact that youth need proper leadership.
Okay.
For them to go anywhere, in any direction. And what we established last time is that the youth is not future leaders.
Okay.
The youth is the leadership now. It's just that the scale has not been maximized. But whatever they do today, whatever the youth does today, already has an impact in the future. So you can't tell me that someone who's 20 years, because they don't have a position, they are not a leader. And then 20 years to come, when they're 40, and you tell me that whatever they did in their 20s does not contribute to that. So they are leaders already. And Babu Kumbi, I want us to look at this thing and just really think about this. This thing that we're saying, the youth is the future. Indeed, they carry influence better than people who are senior, right? That is established. But they are already leaders now. And Babu Kumbi, the more we enforce this in our psyche, potentially as parents, in our psyche as leaders, in our psyche as employers, we're going to get the most out of the youth. Because at this stage, okay, I was just looking up what it means to be youth. So it is defined as a transition from childhood to adulthood.
Okay.
So someone who's a youth is not a child, but is not a full-grown adult. So it's just in the process. So imagine where metamorphosis take place and then you don't have the right ingredients for them to turn out to be great adults. So what happens in between, Babu Kumbi, becomes very important. So I'm saying the mindset that we always enforce them to say, you are future leaders, makes them relaxed in the now.
But it says, so was the
when we get the chance. And that is not proper. I want us maybe, Babu Kumbi, just to take a step back a little bit, right? I know that we raised from different families, right? And with different families come different methods. And that does not mean your method, it might be good, but it's not the best. Right?
Noma asithi ingayikhipha impumela kodwa is not the best.
Not the best, right? So let's look at families, I think, that are highly respected, right? And that have produced a lot. I've had an opportunity to study a family of the famous actor Will Smith, right? So Will Smith has a background of his own, but I don't want to focus on his background. Just want to us to look at what he has accomplished in his family, right?
Yeah.
And Babu Kumbi, I want us to listen closely and see how people make sure that when they raise their kids, they even violate the laws out there. And the laws need to accommodate them, right? Will Smith is well known. I think everybody will get this clear, right? So Will Smith has about 3 or 4 kids, I'm not too sure. But in one of the kids, Abanye Baikumbula is the other guy, small guy who did the Karate Kid, right? So because he became an actor, most of his children are in the same industry. They did not wait to be 18 years of age for them to work. Babugumba, I mean to say, the youngest, at the age of 12, they were already getting a salary.
Yeah.
What does our law say? They say child labor, right? But if you look at how leadership, especially proper leadership, helps people, so basically it will be very low chances that someone maybe whose parent is not an actor. It is possible, but less chances when someone whose parent is not an actor, someone who is in industry, someone who has influence, right? So I'm saying, Babu Kumbi, people who have influence already must influence the youth to break the boundaries.
Ngumculi nengane yami iyacula futhi at the age of 10.
Yes, at the age of 10. Those people are breaking boundaries, Babu Kumbi, because there's proper leadership. This child is highly protected. It can't be like someone who doesn't have influence already, because what will happen is this child might get lost. There's child abuse out there. Maybe even financially, they might be singing just for fun and not getting what they're worth. But if there's someone who has influence already, they put them there. You have people, Babu Kumbi, being crowned and being awarded to be the youngest author. It doesn't matter the book. Just the fact that they are at the age an author. Where did they get the influence? From their leadership. So this mentality of saying youth is the potential future leader is taking some glory away from them.
Emsebenzini bakhona abantu abasha endaweni esisebenza kuzona.
Yes.
Thina esesibadala basifice khona sisebenza. Then sekuphuma iposition.
Yeah.
Mhlambe in terms of criteria iyasho ukuthi hayi uma usebenza la ekhaya, uma usebenze iminyaka emithathu you qualify for any senior position. Useya apply sengithi mina kodwa yazi basibangisa lapha ade sasilindile.
Yes.
Ikuphi la esingathi lento yonakele khona?
Babu Kumbi, the reason why I'm trying to emphasize on the point that these things come from our leadership. So it's someone that has sat down and said, with a good intention, right? So someone has sat down and said, okay, so I see that there are positions that we need to have in an organization, right? So if we have these positions in the organization, potentially someone who has a 10-year experience can handle better. We can't argue that. They can handle better the responsibilities because they're familiar with it. They've been trained over years. They've practiced, right? Okay, that's cool. However, there are significant changes in the environment, Babu Kumbi. We can't argue that. Previously, to be a millionaire, most probably people would start at the age of 40 or 50. What's happening today? 21-year-old.
Yeah. Even abantu abangaphansi ka-21.
Babu Kumbi, so let's look at the reality now, right? So this person, when they started this metrics to say that a 10-year experience is required, it was with the view of that environment, with the view of that knowledge in that time. But when things changes, it seems like there's a shrinkage of time. Even our lifespan is shrinking. So with that, I'm expecting that even things are going faster than before. The level at which we receive information is much faster. Remember, you had to leave home and go to a library.
My library esandleni.
So the library now is in your hand. Like, I mean, like serious books can come out of your hand. Like in your hands, you can go to a bank. In your hands, you can go and book a hotel, or book a flight. All these things are at your hand now. You can't tell me that you're still comparing the time for you to go to a bank in the 90s compared to now. Because all that experience, you catching a taxi, going to the garage, filling up, checking your tires, you don't need all that process. It's just at your hand. So these things, Babu Kumbi, have shifted significantly. We grow up in churches thinking that a bishop is someone that is over 60 years. What's happening now?
In the 20s, yeah, but all over.
20s, you find bishop. So everything is changing because at the time, the level of which information was processed was at a very slow speed. Now everything is fast-paced. So maybe let me take another step, Babuko. Marriages. People are starting families earlier than before, right? Why? There's resources. And if you look at it, I just want to say this, Babuko. If you look at it, the potential, I'm not saying this is good, right? I'm not saying that, right? But if you look how now in this generation, people or the youth is giving birth, they start at a very low generation, low age, right? Very young age. So if that is the case, it means the influence of starting relationship is already there at a very young age. So therefore, we must make sure that the youth understand who they are very early. You know why, Babu Kumbi? There's something about vision that leaders will make sure that the youth is attracted to. What does vision do when it hits the mind and the reality of the youth? They discover their self-worth. Yo, Babu Kumbi, I cannot emphasize the uniqueness in a youth that has discovered themselves. One, they will not respect themselves. Because if, Babu Kumbi, I'm sitting as a young person, I know this guy sitting here is going to be doing work in America and be appreciated by the world. I'm the first person who's supposed to respect this guy sitting here. So the whole perspective of life in this person's life changes because now they respect themselves. They just don't respect themselves because they are raised well, but they respect themselves because they understand the person they are. You take this young person to university, they're going to come out with their university degree in a record time. They're going to know how to use their time effectively because they respect themselves. You know, we were having this conversation, Babu Kumbi, with Human Kings in Itimena. If we were to be honest with ourselves, I don't think there's much contribution in companies maybe abusing us as young people, us not getting proper jobs, things that we have studied for. But it might also be the fact that we do not respect ourselves. How? We start organizations, Baba Kumbi. We register them,
Mhm.
but we only spend 1 hour per month.
Or invest kule organization.
In this organization, what do we do for the employer? We are there every 8 or more hours.
Sometimes usebenza ama-hours amaningi ekhaya for the employer, then isikhathi ospenda laphayana ngoba lapha kunesikhathi esimiswe uhulumeni ukuthi kufanele kusebenze ama-hour angaka.
Yes, buka ke Baba Kumbi. On the reverse side, ithi into, am I regulating myself like that? If those organizations are successful employing that method, why am I not employing the same method in my organization? Why am I taking time away from my organization? I do not respect my organization. I do not serve my organization. Therefore, that means the potential that's there, I'm not respecting the potential that's there.
Ngifuna ukhona into oke wayisho respecting lo muntu owuyena. The fact ukuthi uyahluleka to respect your organization, the biggest failure lies that you fail to respect yourself.
Your own self. That's where we're saying, Baba Kumbi, the more youth understands themselves. Uyabona kuhle ukuba nama rules. That's very important. We can't run away from that. But there must be a level where youth meets themselves. An individual meets themselves and understand. And I like it how the Apostle Paul speaks to Timothy when Timothy has discovered who he is through the assistance of Paul. And then he tells him, then you can start studying because you know yourself. Okay.
Reference.
Yeah. So it's Timothy. The first book of Timothy is chapter 4. You can read from verses 12, but I want to touch on verses 14. Verse 14, do not neglect the gift that is in you, which was given to you by prophecy with the laying of the hands of the eldership. Meditate on these things. Give yourself entirely to them, that your progress may be evidence to all. So, if you look at this, Baba Kumbi, it shows clearly that Timothy has had an ample time with the eldership, him discovering his purpose. And there's an element of prophecy. Prophecy is just revealing the truth to you, revealing your identity. So he has gone through this process. And then, verse 14, 15, meditate on these things and give yourself wholly. Then, Baba Kumbi, we wonder why young people do not think about present matters. Why the youth is not thinking about marriage. There has been no eldership, no prophecy, no revelation of the truth where they discover who they are. And after discovering who they are, then they meditate on these things. They get born in their minds, and then they live a life like they're there. You see? So you live like a young guy who behaves like he's married but is not married, not in the sense that you are married, but behaviorally that you are faithful to one person, whereas you are not faithful to one person because you don't have the person as yet, but that is what you're going to grow your character into. Right? So you behave, a young person, I remember in my maths teacher used to tell us that once you grow up, your need for sleep must decrease because you are training yourself to be in charge of many people. So if you like sleeping, you're not going to do that. So he was emphasizing the point that be an enemy of sleep as a young person until your self-regulation just adopts that. So when young people don't have the character to be leaders, they are not in the environment to be leaders, then they cannot meditate on these things. They have nothing, Babu Kumbi, to give themselves towards. Imagine such a life. This is the youth, Babu Kumbi, that you find on the street. You find them at the spaza shop. You find them sitting at the mall and not doing nothing with their time.
Ngoba ngicabanga ukuthi ukukhuluma kwethu ngibuka kulabantu abathi siyazi ukuthi inyanga ye-youth kodwa abazi ukuthi benzani ngenyanga ye-youth ngaphandle kokuthi sizo celebrate nama celebrations akhona yabona awekho educational ama celebrations athi singabe si-youth sizodakwaphi sizodansa kuphi and bimnandi inyanga ye-youth.
Yeah. Suppose sangazazi. So zonke lezo zinto Babu Kumbi, it just typically shows the level of leadership. And I think Babu Kumbi, it is the right moment now to say that as a young person who sees that you are in the wrong environment, please leave that environment because it's going to turn you into what it is. Because if you're not in the right environment, you become whatever you have not decided intentionally.
In fact, you become the product of that environment.
Yes, it breeds you. So that is why we're saying the transition from childhood to adulthood must be properly guided because we're losing people there. Babu Kumbi, you have people who are becoming parents before time.
I think lalele ama statistics ati last year or a parent before time, right? Last year kunengane from between 10 and 13 years in South Africa, there are about 2,000 something ethole ingane.
Yeah.
Sometimes no baba bazo abaziwa.
Abanye bafihliwe.
Yes.
So and like at some point, not that it was okay, but you had some older guys getting these kids impregnated. So with that, you have hope that the child will be taken care of. Put aside the statutory rape and what's not, but you just have that glimpse of hope. At least the child. Now it's the same 16-year-old boy getting a 11-year-old girl pregnant.
Now ingane.
Both kids, all of them are kids. So that's how dangerous this thing is. You find ingane speaking. Babu Kumbi, it's getting bad. Like I don't know. Mina ngikhuliswe emakhaya, yabo. IsiZulu siyasazi. At the same time, uma ngithi isiZulu ngisho ukuthi amagama aqinile. Lawa abanye ababiza ngenhlamba. But khona futhi ulimi esilazi ukuthi alifanele ukuthi lingakhulunywa. Hayi ukuthi abantu abadala ku right ukuthi bangalikhuluma, just that abantu abadala kulula ukubakhuza. Kodwa umanje umncane ngeke ulisho igama elinjalo. Khona ngisho amagama ozwayo ngisho umuntu othi uyakholwa. Alisho nje athi bhadla. Igama lokuyendlini encane avela lisho nje. Yabo? Alisho in a conversation echaza isimo. And then you see ukuthi okay, should the environment isingcole ngaleyo ndlela. Ukuthi ngisho amagama ayizinto engafanele. Awukwazi ukuthi ungakhuluma ngendle encane nje noma kanjani in your casual conversation. Yabo? And then you can see ukuthi izinto ziyonakala. How we look at things kuyonakala. So if usikwazi ukusenza amagama njalo, it means i-youth nayo iyaqala manje ikhulume ngama topics angafanele ngabe yawathinta. And akekho umuntu ongakhulelisa at the age of 16 kungenxa ukuthi usene information anayo ayithole before
Mm.
ayidinga.
Education ayinayo influence to that.
Baba Kumbi, I think education, it's arguable, Baba Kumbi, right? You know why it's arguable?
Mhm.
I know that we have went through a point we say, no, indaba ukuthi eyikoleni ingane ifundiswa maqondana nocansi and what not. We have said that, and I think that that discussion is clear, right?
Mhm.
But what I'm trying to put like on the table is, who is supposed to teach kids about sexuality?
Abazali, emgwaqeni, esikoleni, who?
Yabo?
Mm.
So it might be, angisiyena education,
Mm.
it might be that the government is intervening to say, no, the stats are speaking to us. Parents are not there. Even the middle class. What they do, they wake up in the morning, they prepare kids' lunch, bathe them, prepare them for school. They come back, they do homeworks, everybody watches TV, and then they sleep.
Yeah.
And now the government is saying, I'm going to teach your kids, because you're not teaching your kids. And your kids keep on getting pregnant. Yes. So these are the things like sexuality. Sexuality, I'm not speaking about sexual intercourse.
Yes.
Like this, the understanding, a youth understanding sexuality. There's male, there's female. A male behaves in this fashion. A male has this ability. They have this genitalia. So all those things, understanding that these things are important. They are not to be fiddled with or played with beforehand. There's a time for sexuality to be endorsed. We as a community, we need to come and celebrate the union of two people. So all these things, they're just not there because leadership is not there. Abazali are not there, Babu Kumbi. And at school, lezi ingane, they're finding teachers. Kids now have phones. Yeah. There's videos they see. There's images they see. There's groups that they sit up at night and talk through. That's dangerous to them. Utuyatadish or searching the internet, and they are not on the right side of the internet. They're on the wrong side of the internet. So, Babu Kumbi, those things, and it begs the question, at what age can a young person be given a device? No, access to it is another thing, but owning it. And what damage will that come with? You know, like we have to go to Babu Kumbi. Sometimes we're too comfortable because we live in our own space. But if you go to juvenile prisons, you find that besides in the but pornography is one of the factors. You have boiled child, messed up, rapist, and not listening at all, unruly children, because their mind has been taken over, and some even get dementia. They lose their mind through all of these things. And Babu Kumbi, and most of the time, this thing cannot be divorced also with drugs, because once the mind is damaged, it becomes weak, and it chooses to rely on external substances that will continue. Babu Kumbi, I think this, maybe someone will understand me better. In terms of psychology, you know when a person is feeling defeated, somehow in their soul, they want to be punished for it. I think someone who has lost someone that they truly love, they wish they died with that person. Yeah. Why would you wish that? Why, when your house gets burned, you want to be burned with the very same house? Because when you should be grateful that you're still alive. But that's a second thought. Normally, that's what will tell a person who's been in that situation. So when a child or youth fails in anything that they do, they also feel that they want to be punished. When a child's parents divorce, they haven't done nothing, but they feel like they are the ones that should be punished.
Yeah.
And that's not the right thing. And that's not the right feeling. And that's where guilt becomes dangerous. And Babu Kumbi, we cannot separate these things. And the youth can't separate these things if they don't have proper leadership. But if you know that you have done something wrong, but consuming yourself in guilt might even breed suicide more than you thinking, I'm supposed to feel sorry for myself. But you doing that over and over is going to lead you to losing your life. So if Babu Kumbi had such environment where abantu abasha, they're grown and they understand their purpose, they understand their leadership, umuntu azihloniphe, umuntu azithwale, ayikabi, umuntu azi nje value yakhe. Uyabo? Umuntu azi ukuthi uma ngiyosebenza I'm contributing. I am contributing. Yabo khona Babu Kumbi ngisho benikeza umsebenzi extra at work. Umuntu adinwa azafe.
Kodwa elomsebenzi.
Uyabo? And understand the more you are able to do, the better your chances to rule. Yabo?
Sometimes ekhethwa wena wedwa ukuthi asicela wena awuqhubeke usenzele lokhu. Awuboni ipotential ebonakale kuwe yangatholakala kwabanye.
You don't even know how to present yourself as a strong person. You want to play so low and mediocre. Uma nje into ithi kama boxes uqedile. Yabo? Lento ukuthi you are excelling at what you do, you don't carry that because now usithatha kancane.
Babu Sikhakhane umhla 16 on Tuesday sesiphuma. What is your last message to abantu ngo June 16?
Babu Kumbi, I think we should be seriously intentional on June 16. Akube educational day more than a celebration. Because once we celebrate too much, we lose the perception of the past. Once we forget the past, we are probably losing our future. Right? Abanye bagqoka ama-uniform baze basho abanye jokingly ukuthi aseke uniform masigqoke namajazi. We can't be stuck in that situation, but we know the agenda is to celebrate those we lost, right? But understanding and making the environment conducive to learning, Babu Kumbi, is going to be our strength. Let us not shy away from history when we conduct these days, Babu Kumbi.
Sithini kubantu abadala laba bagqoka ama-uniform bese beya emathaveni?
Babu Kumbi, lokho akukuhle. Kubi into egxekekayo leyo, Babu Kumbi, because what's end up happening, Babu Kumbi, uma ubuka i-state, angifuni sisibuke ngale ndlela esipresentwa ngayo. Ukuthi kuphuza utshwala nani because abantu bazothi kuyacelebratewa nani. Ake sibuka amakhaya asafarisha ko-GBV. Ubuka ukuthi i-alcohol i-influence kanjani ukuqhubeka lo mndeni ilimaza. And look at how, ake sithi mhlawumbe i-alcohol ibe right, but umuntu ononembeza nje ubezothi angingayivezi lento, angingaveli emphakathini ngigqoka i-uniform, ngi-influence i-attention yengane ngiyise etshwaleni. Because once ngenza kanjalo, once ingane zaba hooked etshwaleni, umqondo wazo sengiyilimazile, and uma zinenkinga ziyo etshwaleni, uma ijabulile ziye etshwaleni, and ke bese uyayibuza ukuthi utshwala bunamaphi nje ama-health benefits ngaphandle ukuthi bube isitha se-health yomuntu.
Sihlangane ngesonto elizayo baba.
Siyabonga kakhulu Babu Kumbi. Thank you very much.
God bless you. Sibonge Babu Sikhakhane esephuma, siyazi ukuthi enkonzweni uzokhonza kahle, uzosikhulekela nawe wena ongaye enkonzweni khuleka uvela khulekelane nje uzokukhulekela nawe uyibona usukhona ngesonto elizayo. God bless you baba uSikhakhane, siyabonga kakhulu. Akwesidumise uNkulunkulu egameni likaJesu.